LeBron James.
Scream if you love Cleveland.
Glorious King, he's LeBron James.
The moment LeBron's decision was revealed just before 12:30 this afternoon, fans downtown around the Q went into a frenzy.
It's a great day in Cleveland.
Welcome back home! Welcome back home!
Welcome home, LeBron!
Let's go to the world, LeBron James!
Thank you.
And it's final time for Cleveland.
That means the city's gonna get some life back.
When LeBron James stepped back onto the court wearing a Cleveland Cavaliers jersey in the fall of 2014, it was more than a comeback. It was a homecoming wrapped in redemption. This wasn't the same LeBron who left 4 years earlier. He was now a two-time champion, a four-time MVP, and a father. More importantly, he had grown. He understood what this city meant, what this moment meant. But returning wasn't about nostalgia. It was about business. It was about a promise. LeBron wrote it in his letter. "I'm not promising a championship. I know how hard that is to deliver, but I promise I will lead." To do that, he needed help. The Cavaliers quickly built a new core. Kyrie Irving, the brilliant young point guard. Kevin Love, the all-star forward acquired in a blockbuster trade. A veteran bench-hungry role players and a coach with something to prove. Expectations soared. The city buzzed, but the journey wouldn't be easy. In their first year back, the Cavs fought through growing pains, injuries, and media pressure. Yet they made it to the 2015 NBA Finals, facing the Golden State Warriors. But with both Kyrie and Kevin Love out due to injuries, LeBron fought nearly alone. He put up historic numbers, nearly a triple-double average, but the Cavs fell short. Still, something had changed. Cleveland saw LeBron bleed for them, and they believed again. But LeBron didn't come back to almost win. He came to finish the mission. The 2015 Finals loss was painful, but for LeBron James, it wasn't defeat. It was a beginning. In the 2015-2016 season, the mission was clear: bring a title to Cleveland, a city that hadn't won a major sports championship in over half a century. The weight of that drought rested on LeBron's shoulders, and he carried it with silent determination. The season wasn't without drama. Head coach David Blatt was fired mid-season despite a winning record. In came Tyronn Lue, a former player-turned-players coach, someone LeBron trusted. The team's chemistry shifted, roles sharpened, focus intensified. LeBron, now in his 13th season, played with calculated precision. He led not just with points or rebounds, but with presence. He mentored Kyrie. He challenged Kevin Love. He held teammates accountable. Off the court, he shielded them from pressure. On the court, he showed them how to win. The Cavaliers finished with a 57-25 record, securing the top seed in the East, and when the playoffs began, they looked unstoppable. They swept the Detroit Pistons, then the Atlanta Hawks, then took down the Toronto Raptors in 6. LeBron was averaging nearly 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists per game. He didn't care about stats. He cared about destiny. And once again, they reached the NBA Finals. Waiting for them, the Golden State Warriors, fresh off a 73-9 record, the best regular season in NBA history. Led by back-to-back MVP Stephen Curry, they were confident, hungry, and heavily favored. No team had ever come back from a 3-1 deficit in the NBA Finals. But LeBron wasn't just playing to win a championship. He was playing to rewrite history. Cleveland had waited 52 years, and now they needed a miracle. LeBron was ready to give them one. Game 1, the Warriors dominate. Game 2, Golden State wins by 33 points. Suddenly, the Cavaliers are down 0-2, and the narrative is familiar: LeBron can't beat this team. The dynasty is too strong. History is repeating itself. But Game 3 in Cleveland, LeBron and Kyrie Irving strike back with fury. The Cavs win by 30. Hope returns. Then came Game 4, a turning point. The Cavs lose at home, falling into a 3-1 deficit. No team in NBA history had ever come back from that in the finals. The series was supposed to be over. But LeBron wasn't finished. In fact, he was just getting started. With his back against the wall, LeBron delivered one of the most legendary performances in sports history. In Game 5 on the road in Oakland, he dropped 41 points, 16 rebounds, and 7 assists. Kyrie matched him with 41 of his own. No duo had ever done that in a finals game. Suddenly, the Cavs had life. The pressure shifted. Game 6 in Cleveland, LeBron again scored 41 points with 11 assists and 8 rebounds. He blocked shots, threw down dunks, and ignited the crowd like a spark to gasoline. Just like that, it was 3-3. A miracle was brewing. Game 7 loomed in Oakland, and the Warriors, once confident and dominant, looked vulnerable. The city of Cleveland watched in awe. Around the world, people leaned closer to their screens. LeBron wasn't just playing basketball, he was summoning something deeper: grit, redemption, destiny. This wasn't about stats anymore. It was about belief. It was about 52 years of heartbreak. It was about a man who once left and now carried an entire state's hope on his shoulders. Everything would come down to one final game, June 19th, 2016. Oracle Arena, Oakland. The air was electric. Game 7. Winner takes all, and history watching. The Cavaliers and Warriors battled for every inch. The lead swung back and forth, no one giving in. The tension was unbearable. With under 5 minutes left, the score was tied. Then tied again, and then the block. With the game tied at 89 and just under 2 minutes to go, Warriors guard Andre Iguodala raced toward the rim on a fast break. For a moment, it looked like an easy layup, but out of nowhere, LeBron James came flying like a storm from the heavens. A perfect chase-down block. He pinned the ball against the glass with superhuman timing. Oracle Arena went silent. It wasn't just a defensive play, it was a statement. Not in my house, not this time. Moments later, the shot. With under a minute to go, Kyrie Irving danced with Stephen Curry at the top of the key. One dribble, step back, bang, a three-pointer to give Cleveland the lead. The final seconds ticked down. LeBron was fouled on a thunderous dunk attempt. He hit one free throw. The Warriors missed. Final score, Cavaliers 93, Warriors 89. And just like that, Cleveland had a championship. LeBron fell to the floor, tears streaming, 52 years of waiting, over. He was named Finals MVP, having led both teams in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks, the first player in NBA history to do so. In the post-game interview, his voice cracked. Cleveland, this is for you. It wasn't just a title. It was a promise kept. The boy who once left had come back, carried the burden, and delivered the impossible. The king had returned and brought his people to the mountaintop. The 2016 championship changed everything, for LeBron James, for Cleveland, for the history of the game. He had done what no one thought possible, defeated the greatest regular season team ever, came back from a 3-1 deficit, and delivered a title to a city that had waited 5 decades. But LeBron's legacy wasn't just cemented by winning, it was how he won. He didn't run from pressure, he ran into it. He didn't chase easy paths, he chose the hard road. And in doing so, he became more than a champion, he became a symbol of resilience, loyalty, and redemption. In the years that followed, LeBron continued to play at an elite level. He led the Cavaliers to 2 more finals appearances. Though they lost to the powerhouse Warriors, he remained the heart and soul of Cleveland. But he had already fulfilled his greatest promise. Off the court, his impact only grew. He opened the I Promise School in Akron, a public school for at-risk children that provides free tuition, meals, bikes, and even college scholarships. It was a full-circle moment, a kid who once had nothing, now giving everything back. LeBron became more than an athlete. He was a voice for justice, a businessman, a filmmaker, a father, and a leader for his generation. When he eventually left Cleveland again, this time for the Los Angeles Lakers, there were no flames, no hate, no broken hearts, only gratitude, because this time he had left as a hero, a champion, a legend. And the city of Cleveland would forever remember the man who kept his word. LeBron James didn't just return home, he rewrote the story of a city, a franchise, and himself. From a fatherless boy in Akron to the king who brought a crown to Cleveland.